Located off West Terra Lane is a small church that is beaming with the spirit of its pastor.
And then it's going to have the blaze.
Dynamic is a word that accurately describes Pastor Brandon Buford of Lighthouse Pentecostal Church. Brandon dedicates his life to God and his community. He was raised in Metro St. Louis and attended the Gateway College of Evangelism in Florissant, Missouri. Over the years, Brandon and his wife have evangelized all over the world. And after a brief stint as a youth pastor in Ohio, Buford set up shop right here in O'Fallon.
We were looking for another church to go to and realized that this church was available. They were needing a pastor. And so at the age of 28 years old, we came back home, if you will, and started pastoring this church. And then come to find out, Money Magazine has us in the top 100 cities. We start seeing the growth of the city. And so for me, what I enjoy most about O'Fallon is the fact that it's a growing city.
Pastor Buford is a big hit with his congregation. In fact, he has seen his church grow right along with the city of O'Fallon.
And then just even though we're growing, you've got that small town. I feel like I can say hi to people on the street. It just has that incredible feel. And then come to find out, that the city council opens in prayer. It's part of the city charter. So to me, the city of O'Fallon is a city that understands the importance of having a spiritual foundation.
Besides tending to his duties as a spiritual leader, Brandon volunteers his time to the city of O'Fallon's police department chaplain program.
So I think sometimes as a pastor, as a minister, we can become very focused on what happens in our walls. And so this allows me the opportunity to minister to people I may not ever get a chance to minister to. And the city of O'Fallon and the police department it has embraced the chaplaincy program since 1974. So it's got a great history of working together, and I think that's one of the reasons our department is so incredible.
Brandon is always there for our police officers. You may even find Brandon riding around with officers while giving them helpful spiritual advice.
Chaplains are allowed to ride along with the officers, and that puts us in a car where we're driving, we're talking, shooting the breeze, and invariably you give them an opportunity, confidential, to express a concern, a hurt, a desire. Chaplains can talk about something they're stressed about. And we're not counselors, that's a whole nother field, but we are an ear that can listen, a mentoring voice that can talk to them.
Each O'Fallon City Council meeting features an eloquent invocation given by local clergy.
Through the years, I have been asked to set those up, and so we use our police chaplains. We try to use other pastors in the area of all different denominations. But there is something about it to stand there and take 2 or 3 minutes before any major decisions are made, before anything of importance is passed. We simply ask for God to center us, to guide us, to direct us. And for me to play a part of that, where I don't have to be political, but I can see how that works together. I think that is one of the most incredible parts about living in the city of O'Fallon.
When Brandon gets time away from his spiritual path, he enjoys spending time in O'Fallon with his family.
We enjoy just the different, some of the festivals that are there. We've done that. Love to see the fireworks, the lights there at Fort Zumwalt Park. It has everything that you need. I don't have to go here or there. I don't have to cross the rivers. I'm not having to go far. Everything we need is right here, and it just keeps that community feel.
Brandon Buford helps make our community shine through his spiritual guidance along with his dedicated volunteerism. And Brandon truly believes that O'Fallon matters to all of us.